taken you on several journeys across Puerto Rico, but this time we're changing it up. We're headed somewhere new. I'll give you a clue. Tacos and tequila. I'll be sharing with you what I spent on hotels and the areas that I visited throughout. Well, just wait for it.
We're doing it.
We first stopped at a Priority Pass in Phoenix, which I highly recommend. You could check out my link below for more information. Free food, free drinks. It is definitely the best way to travel. Aww, you're the cutest. You can anticipate to spend about $50 on a taxi from the airport to the hotel zone area. My friend's an excellent negotiator. She wasn't able to get it down much below that. We stayed at the Canopy Hilton, which was about $300 a night. It had a beautiful rooftop. It was not an all-inclusive. We wanted to hit up nice restaurants, so the all-inclusive didn't really make sense for us. Welcome.
Day one.
It has 0 lights. We can blow dry or straighten our hair.
It looks like there's little things floating around. It's like all the dust particles.
So we have called room service, well, the front desk, and we told them to bring someone to help us out, but I don't know, it's just like, I don't even have issues with the power in Puerto Rico, but come to Mexico, and it's just... We went out to dinner the first night at Rosa Negra. They have fancy mixed drinks, but honestly, I didn't find them to be all that great. The food wasn't that great. We got mostly appetizers, and we spent about $700 between the three of us on appetizers and drinks. And honestly, I think the tequila I was ordering was watered down. But the entertainment was great, an awesome fire show, as well as fireworks. And when it's your birthday, they definitely make you feel very special. So I would say they need to take on my consulting services. Maybe not play Sweet Caroline. We're looking for something authentic when we're in Mexico. So we eventually had to take over the DJ booth because it was just not the experience that we were looking for. At the end of the day, a great place to celebrate any occasion. Sparklers really just add to it, and the fireworks, can't beat it. So you're paying for the entertainment when it comes to the price of the food and drinks. Time doesn't matter. We got the beer.
Yeah, they are.
And we got the breakfast. And we got the birthday girl. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Cheers. On Brooke's actual birthday, we made it to Taboo, which also had a lot of great entertainment, a lot of musical entertainment, more sparklers. Can you tell? We're fans of sparklers. And then we calculated if this restaurant can make $50K a night, they're making $18 million a year. We always do some sort of money math at some point throughout the night. And then another DJ booth was hijacked. Then we had to get a little bit creative and make our own ice chest on the beach, but let me tell you what, it worked. After 3 nights in Cancun, we rented a car and drove 2 hours, and then we took a ferry over to Isla Holbox. We spent 2 nights, but I would recommend 4 to 5 nights. We stayed at Holbox Dream Beach Front Hotel and spent $236 on the 2 nights. This place was incredibly special and felt like a giant sandbox. There's no cars. The only way to get around is by taxi. There's an endless amount of beachfront hotels and restaurants that are open, and it's just beautiful to walk along, grab a bite to eat, or a different drink all along the way. So on this trip, we kind of sort of got addicted to room service because convenience, and in Mexico, you can get away with not spending like $400 for 2 people on a room service. Hey Brooke, how are the speed bumps treating you?
Oh, here we go. We got a set. I only remember that there's speed bumps when there's someone in front of us. And I can't talk and go over a speed bump today.
We then drove about 2 hours to Valladolid, which is about 1 hour outside of Chichen Itza, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. We stayed at Techno Hotel, which looked really great in the photos. It was kind of basic in person, but it was a sweet deal. Only paid $88 for 2 nights. Our hotel was just about 8 minutes from the town square, which had a lot of restaurants that were beautiful, especially in the evening overlooking the cathedral. So we made it to Chichen Itza about 2 hours before closing, and the nice part about going just before they close is that you don't get a ton of people in the background of your photos. We did not get a tour guide, which I would probably recommend because you could probably just learn a lot about everything. It was really hard to make out all the pyramids and the different structures and exactly how people use them. So if I was to do it again, I would probably get a guide so I can learn a lot from the visit and the experience. There's an abundance of vendors selling handcrafted things, so if you're looking for that, this would be a good place to purchase that. We also stumbled upon a cenote, but you can't actually swim in that particular one. Alright, we went to Chichen Itza.
Look at this place. So cool.
We're shutting it down, like we always do. Come later, less people. I mean, you get a little bit nudged out at the end, but I'd say worth it. While in Valladolid, I would say search rooftop bars and restaurants so you can get an awesome view of the church. That was one of my favorite parts of it. So then, after 2 nights, we made our way over to Tulum, which was about another 2-hour drive. We got to our Airbnb, and thankfully, it was like 20 to 40 units, so they actually had room service there. And at this point, it was day 9. We were so dead that I'm not gonna lie, we never left our Airbnb. But the Airbnb was really cute.
First power outage here in Tulum. We're back in action. 2 seconds, that's it.
Everywhere we go, and hide your electrical panel, because we're here to destroy.
We shut everything down.
Everything. So we drove about 2 hours back to Cancun and went to Taboo for one last night. We ordered a bottle of wine. We're really hoping they were going to deliver it with sparklers, but they never did, and I'm still bummed about that. Then I headed back to California. It took about 15 hours. They lost my luggage. I had no underwear for a few days, but it was okay. I loved the trip. It was all worth it.